Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book called The Wright Cousins Fly Again. It's the 8th in the Wright Cousin Adventure series written by Gregory O. Smith. This story picks up where the last two books have left off with the Wright cousins and their B-17 airplane that they are working to restore. So in one of the previous books, there's also another discovery that they make that they would like to continue working on, but a nefarious plot has prevented them from being able to do so. So instead of lamenting that, they are going after that B-17 and working to make it fly again. So unlike a car, if an airplane has a problem, you can't pull off to the side of the road. So they have to make sure that every little bit of that airplane works just the right way in order for it to fly. Luckily, they have some funding from their great aunt Opal that they are able to use for this project. And along the way, they learn about history and STEM-related subjects as well. And they end up becoming a little bit more entwined in this nefarious plot than they originally anticipated. But luckily, they've got lots of friends and family who support them in always doing the right thing. This story, like I said, picks up just where the previous book has left off, so it does stand on its own, but now that we're getting deeper into this series, it really does help to have some background in the other stories so you know kind of where the characters are coming from. And this one in particular really mentions those books by name so that if you have forgotten what happened before, you can go back and look at them and make sure that you remember all of the pieces. So this book is also really focused on that STEM component. So there's a lot of discussion about how airplanes are built and how they fly, especially those World War II planes that are discussed in the book. And it's nice because it's girls and boys who are interested in these STEM subjects. So as you're getting into the book, it doesn't matter who's reading it. STEM is a focus for everybody. And readers are going to learn new vocabulary. It's really nice that you see some vocabulary in here that's defined for readers within the text, so you don't have to go to a glossary at the back. And you come away learning history and also some of the engineering that goes into airplanes in general in these particular. So this book flows really nicely. The characters are recognizable, familiar, a lot of familiar faces from previous stories. And so you're getting to know each of them a little bit more deeply. The dialogue between the characters is fun and lighthearted, also heartwarming and with the best of intent throughout, even when things are not always going according to plan. Much like a lot of cartoon drama, there is the bad guys are pretty bad, but they get their comeuppance at the end, and there's a nice resolution at the end of the book that also launches you into the next book of the series. So while most of the characters are teenagers, this series is a good fit for families and older middle grade readers as well. There's no strong language, sexuality, or anything like that. So it's very family friendly, wholesome, and you learn a lot as you're reading them. So if this book sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for this and the rest of the series at your favorite bookstore.